welcome back to my channel, and today I'm reacting to an interview where Sangita Myska got a racist caller saying that Rishi Sunak is not a British. And
I'm all for people being teetotal, but I cannot imagine Rishi Sunak going into a working man's club in the red wall constituencies, which gave the Tories their majority, and being able to connect with another human being. So
I know, this is such a big news, and to accept that for most of the people, white people, is really very hard, because no one has ever expected that an Indian origin guy will be sitting on such a big position in UK as Prime Minister. I got shocked because I never I was not into the news of UK, and this news just break, and I just read what exactly happening, because I know that Liz Truss was there as a Prime Minister, and all of a sudden he became the Prime Minister, and I was thinking what just happened? Within a month or two, and another Prime Minister, then I came to know what. Then I just read some articles and gone through some news and figure out oh, the party is not doing good, and they have so many scandals. Boris Johnson resigned because of the scandals he did, partying during the lockdown. If you like my reaction, click on thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit on bell icon so you will know whenever I post my video. So without further ado, let's go and check out this interview.
Hi, great show, by the way.
Thank you.
Let me just say first, I am a Tory party member, and my dad was the constituency chairman. And we support Boris, and I'd
So
say
basically,
in my
Conservative Party
80% of the members support Boris.
is also known
So
as Tory
that's where
Party.
we're at. And our perspective is different to, the media perspective, the market. Both my daughters work in the city. There's a lot of AI algorithms coming from abroad, tampering with the markets. Now, we can't let the markets and the media run our country. It's a democracy. We are the voters, and we support Boris. So we want Boris back, and Boris has the best chance of winning the general election next time. So Rishi's not going to win it. Rishi's not even British, in most people's opinion. He's not. He's got American allegiance. His family's American. They're Indian business people. He'll go and live in America, no doubt. He doesn't love England like Boris does.
So that is what people think, and will not able to accept as an Indian origin guy, even though he born and raised, and everything he does is in and he is there in the party for so long. He was the he was the finance minister in the party, and still he was saying that he is not British and he doesn't love England or UK.
Jerry, to my knowledge, Rishi Sunak was born in the UK. He went to Winchester School, which, as you know, is a long-established public school in this country. As I understand it, he was born at Southampton General Hospital.
Well, can I just say, one of my mates, I was in the military, one of my mates was born in Uganda. He's white as the driven snow, and he's English as English can be. He's not African, is he? Because he's born in Uganda. That doesn't mean anything.
No, sorry, I'm just picking up the...
What he's saying,
I'm just picking up on the fact that you suggested that Rishi Sunak isn't British or English and doesn't love the country as much as Boris Johnson as a result. So I just want to clarify that with you, that he was born in this country, that he went to one of the country's most prestigious public schools, that he has worked, of course, in the city and then took up politics, that he is the man that many people credit through the furlough scheme, saved the economy,
Yeah, like he worked during
And
the
you don't
pandemic
think
area,
that
and he
proves that
was
he's British?
because he was as a
Holds a green card.
finance
His
minister.
wife
He
owns a
worked
family business.
to
They're
uplift the
Fortune.
economy.
His wife
Hang on, hang on,
doesn't
hang on.
take up British.
He's relinquished the green card, first of all.
True,
And
but he
quite
kept it.
rightly. And
He
quite,
had to relinquish it. His wife is not British. She holds American
okay, but
citizenship.
he
She doesn't want
he himself
British
is a
citizenship.
British citizen, isn't he?
Okay, lots of people are. Half of Al Qaeda are British citizens. You don't understand how
I'm so
people
sorry.
actually feel.
Can I just be very clear here? Because I don't want to. I just want to be clear that I've actually heard you correctly. Have you just likened Rishi Sunak, the former Chancellor and possibly the next Prime Minister, to a member of Al Qaeda?
Shemaine, I'm just saying, having a British passport doesn't mean you're a true English patriot who loves England. Boris loves England, and Rishi Sunak will be decimated if he leads the Tories into the election. I'm just telling you what Tory voters believe. He will be decimated. He didn't even get
What
barely
Tory
40%
voters believe,
of
that's why
Tory
he
members,
got so
let alone
many.
the electorate.
Like
He'll
he
get
got the
about
100
20% of the electorate.
supporters,
You're aware
100 vote
that Boris
to,
DeFeffel
like,
Johnson
as
was
a
born in
mark
New
of
York,
getting.
aren't you?
If you get like more
That's what
than
I'm saying. You can be
100,
born anywhere, you
will
know that.
get,
It's how your allegiance lies.
so like he got so many like he got the vote, and if he get the 100 more than 100 votes from his party, he will be like he will win that. So he got that. That's why, and he was saying that like Tory party will not even vote him. So who did vote like from the Tory party? Oh my god.
Nearly 40% of Tory members, let alone the electorate. He'll get about 20% of the electorate.
You're aware that Boris DeFeffel Johnson was born in New York, aren't you?
Oh my
That's what I'm saying. You
god.
can be born anywhere, you know that. It's how your allegiance lies to the country. I said one of my best mates was born in
Allegiance lies to
Uganda.
the country.
I'm absolutely
What he's
fascinated
trying
here.
to
What do you
say?
expect Rishi Sunak, former Chancellor, British citizen, someone educated in this country, someone credited with saving thousands of businesses through furlough, someone who has dedicated his life, according to many of his backers, 100 of them, 100 MPs now. What more would you like to see him do to prove his Britishness to you, Jerry? What would it take?
Well-
What is the final thing that you think will make him British? And British enough precisely for Tory members like you to vote for him?
Well, his family are still, their money and their taxes are still in India and America for a start. So you could ignore that if you want. That's fine.
Actually, since the scandal, his wife, as I understand it, has given up her non-dom status and will be paying tax. Her tax affairs have been regularised. So we've just removed two of your main concerns, which is
Okay, when
where
they're
was he
pushed- when
born,
they're
the fact
pushed-
he's got a British passport. We've also now dealt with the issue that he's relinquished his green card, and his wife has now regularised her tax affairs. What else does he need to... Now, we've dealt with all of those things, Jerry. What I'd like to know is, because you say that you represent the average Tory member, what I'd like to know is what do you think Rishi
Basically,
Sunak needs to do to prove his Britishness
He's not
to the
a
point
white
where you
person.
believe
He's
Tory
not a
members
white
would
man,
vote
so
for him?
I don't doubt he's
it's very
British, don't get me
difficult
wrong.
for others
What
to
I
You said he
doubt is
doesn't...
that
Hang on. You
loves
said he doesn't
England.
love
He
his
doesn't love
country.
England.
He doesn't love
I don't
England.
think his family, his business, they seem to be globalists. They don't seem to love England. And you point out the furlough. Well, we actually see it differently. He gave away £400 billion and practically bankrupted our economy over the idiotic furlough payment.
He did not
And
bankrupt the economy. That's just
That's where
factually incorrect. He did
there's so
not
much
bankrupt
damage.
the economy. Also, may I
Really?
ask you, hang on,
Really?
Jerry,
Really?
as we
Who's
carry
gonna
on
pay
through,
that back?
this is very important, Jerry, as we carry on this conversation, please don't use the phrase globalist again, because many of my Jewish listeners will find that incredibly offensive, because it has also been used at times as a racist put down to the Jewish community. So carry on, Jerry. Answer
on,
my,
that's-
if you wouldn't mind
That's
answering.
not true. That's not true. I don't mean Jewish. If I meant Jewish, I'd say Jewish.
I did
Globalist
not.
is somebody who has
Jerry,
international...
once more, I'm going to give you one more chance. I have explained to you that many members of the Jewish community are offended by that phrase. Please do not use it. Please answer my question. You say that you represent the average Tory party member. You say they did not vote for Rishi Sunak because he does not love
never
England
heard
in the
of,
way that
Jewish
Boris Johnson
people,
loves England. Please answer my question. What do you think Rishi Sunak could do to prove his love of the country, Jerry?
Nothing, because he will lose 80% to 20% if he stands in any vote against the electorate.
why
Is the
she
real
has
problem here,
dragged the
Jerry,
Jewish people
that Rishi
here?
Sunak is a brown man
that was
and you
not
don't
correct.
trust him at the top of this country?
Well, could you imagine him going to the Scottish Nationalists and being the Prime Minister of the Scottish Nationalists? Could you imagine me becoming the Prime Minister of Pakistan or Saudi Arabia? No, these things matter. I'm sorry you don't like it, but this is predominantly, we're talking about England, right? 85% of the English people, yes, are white English people, and they want to see a Prime Minister that reflects them. It's like, I can't just go to India and be the president there, can I?
So just to be really clear here, Jerry, you, and as a self-appointed representative of Tory party members, because you say that your father was one, you are one, I don't know if your daughters are, you are suggesting a couple of things here. One, that you can only be English if you're white, and the thing that stops you voting for Rishi Sunak, should the decision go out to the membership, the thing that would stop you and other Tory party members voting for Rishi Sunak is the colour of his skin. Have I understood that correctly?
No, you've completely twisted it. What I said is...
I don't
English
think I have
people,
twisted it.
You have twisted. Oh, let me tell you what I think. My reason for not backing Rishi is that he destroyed our economy in the COVID crisis.
I think you're losing this argument, Jerry. I think you are fundamentally a racist. And it's absolutely fascinating to me to hear that you and other Tory party members think like this. And do you know what? I think we're going to turn this into a phone-in tomorrow. Why don't we do that? Why don't we open the phone lines? Because I'd be very interested, Jerry, to hear from more people like you. Joey in Lowest.
Like, most of the people will not accept that he is he is a brown man, an Indian origin guy, and people over there, like, it will be hard to accept that. And as he is not elected by general public, but he is elected by his party, so let's see what will happen in the future and how he go through, because he has just joined in such a difficult time. Like, currently the economy is down, everything is down over there, and for him, if he has to prove himself, like, no, he can do it. Let's see what will happen in the future and how he will come up with his reforms and what changes he will make to bring the economy up over there. And if he does that, then it will be like a big achievement. Like, for him, he has to work double because he has to prove himself. Like, most of the people, as they were saying, that he is not British. Like, here in Australia, I have seen that on the news, like, they were not like happy with this, and they were saying like he is rich and
Man, let's deal with this. Who is Rishi Sunak? What's he really like?
Very, very rich. He and his wife, in Australian dollar terms, would be worth about $1.5 billion.
So he is the richest, and he doesn't think of the people and what else. Like, even though he is rich, he worked for that, and he is in the party to work for the people, and he was working as a finance minister to work for the people. Like, people people just need to say something. That's it. The time will tell how his time will go as a PM and what all changes he will bring it up and what he will do for the Indian community over there in UK, because I know they are like overjoyed with that with this news, and everyone will be so happy over there. We can just wish Rishi Sunak best of luck, and we are very proud of him. Like, he got such a big position, even though he is not doing anything for us, but still, like, we are just proud that he is from Indian origin and sitting in such a big position. wish him luck. And if you like my reaction, click on thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and please check out my other videos, and see you next time. Bye.